Morning YouTubers, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Today we're going to be taking a trip up to my mate's garden centre. Well, I'll give you a bit of a tour of his garden centre as well. I thought I might as well give him a shout out and show you around his garden centre, since what he's done for the actual allotments and what he's basically done for me. We're going down there today to pick up a load of bulbs. I'm going to show you a sequence of clips in a bit. I'm going to show you the bulbs that he's given us. In fact, let's show you the bulbs now.
Well, I'm knees deep in bulbs here. All these I can have. They've all gone over. There's hyacinths, there's daffodils, tulips, there's all sorts of stuff here. And I'm just filling all these bags with all the bulbs. Hyacinths in there, daffodils in there. There's another bag over there full of tulips, and it keeps going on and on and on and on. So let's crack on, I'll be right back.
So all them bulbs you see there are nothing. That was just probably about 25% of them. He's absolutely got thousands of them, and he was going to throw them all in the bin. And all you had to do is just deadhead them, because they'd already dried out, take the soil off them and store them for next year and put in the ground. You got tulips, daffodils, all different types of daffodils and tulips, by the way. We have to just mix them up, so it's just going to be a mixed bag when we use them. Geranium, hyacinths, these oh god, there's several different varieties of bulbs there. So I do know what they're: crocuses and irises. And well, over the last 3 or 4 days we've been going down, we've been collecting them all. We took a load home, they're at home, but we brought a load here. So what I'm going to show you the ones what we brought here. There's several bags here, I think there's about 3 or 4 bags here, which we had to deadhead. And he actually gave me a load of plant pots. I want to say plant pots with different varieties, different sizes. Some lovely ones there. And what we're going to do is be doing all my chilies, repotting my chilies into these pots. So I want to show you what's on the table outside here. These are just a few of the things what he gave me. So I thought I'd show you how generous this guy really is. Well, as you can see there, we've massed a few pots. Now I must have about 20 times this amount of pots on my plot and at home. But my mate just give me all these. I went up and get these terracotta pots for my chilies off him. Just set up. He said, "Take what you want, Mark." He said, "Take the lot. Get everything. Take it. I don't need it. Just take them away." And literally, he's got a yard full of them like this. You could fill probably 3 containers of pots what he's got just hanging around. So he said, "Come and help yourself." I actually went up to get these. Now these are daffodils, we've got tulips, we've got hyacinths, and we've got crocuses and what have you. And these bags, there's 3 bags here. But last week I took 8 bags home and we separated them all, and we've got all the, these are all drying off now, you see. See how it's just falling off. So that now we're just leaving the sun to dry, and we'll get all the soil off the roots. And then we'll store them in some cardboard boxes for next year, and they're going into the back garden and everywhere else. Probably give a load to my family. So yeah, we got these as well, these little pots here. These had some crocuses in, and well, probably stick a candle in or something in that. It's just like I said, take what you want, just take them all. I've still got to go back and get another probably 6 carrier bags more of these irises and crocuses and hyacinths and what have you, more daffodils. So they're all still to come, but this is just a few of the things what my mate Brian
hi guys, I'm continuing
taking all the dirt off these bulbs here, but I've just been given off my mate. He gave me absolutely hundreds of them, all different varieties, both of daffodils, tulips, hyacinths, and what I'm doing I'm just taking all the leaves off them. These are all like dry basically. I'm just, see, this is how dry they are. They're just all crumbling up. So what we're doing is just removing the soil from them all, so we can store them all. And as you can see, bulbs are perfectly dry there. These are daffodils, by the way. We've been given about 6 or 7 different types of flower, but several of the different varieties of the same daffodil and the same tulip. Like, so what we're doing at the moment is like just removing all this soil, and we'll put the bulbs into the greenhouse. I'll show you them after. And what we're going to do, dry them out, then put them in the shed in a dark place, nice and dry, and then we'll plant them in the autumn, and we should get some wonderful flowers by April, May. I said all this there, I've got a bag here where it's all going in, all these bits. And this compost that I'm actually, that one's a bit of a dodgy one, so we're not be putting anything which, see why I'm doing this, I'm actually checking, see the viable, if there's anything spongy, it definitely won't go in there. Yeah, these are what we got off my mate, Brian, today. Well, these are all the bulbs. They're all daffodils with a few tulips inside there. There must be 1,000 bulbs inside this bag here. We're going to stick them in the shed for now, but we won't be leaving them in that plastic bag. They'll be going in a cardboard box. So we'll be digging a cardboard box out very shortly. We've actually got five. What you see there, we got 5 times more of that. In 5 more boxes, but they're at home and they're in my other shed at home drying out. Yep. Hard work taking all the soil off there. After we took all the soil off and we sieved it out, we had a full bag of compost, so we'll probably use that for something else. Yeah, that's what we just got out of them bags of bulbs, what we've just shown you. So there you go, them pots absolutely mustard, and I'm going to put all my chilies in, what I want. I can put them on my tables, you know, and present them, make them look really nice. That's for me really, not for anybody else. I just like everything in order, and I think he gave me 100 of them pots, so you know, we can I might even take some of them home, with some of the chilies home, and put them in my greenhouse at home. Now I've got the greenhouse is full at home as well, so it might be a bit silly taking anything home. I could really be bringing stuff here, but yeah, that's another story. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in the next episode. We're going to be planting all the chilies on. So like I said, I thought to myself, well, since he's been so good, I mean, he donated thousands of plants last year to the allotments, well, to me really, and I just spread the love. And then he gave me 200 propagators with loads of herbs in, which we spread around the allotments, and I give 50 to my grandson and granddaughter's school for their gardening club. So my missus does a lot of voluntary work down there. She chases after money, like fundraising and all that for the school, like. And we thought, why not? So we give them a load, and the kids grew them, and they did quite well apparently. So you know, that was a win-win. But these are the things what he's give us over the years. So I thought, what we're going to do is go on a bit of a tour of his garden centre, and show you around it. Now he's on Langley Road South, and he's called Agecroft Garden Centre, and it's quite frankly he's about 100 yards away from the main gates on Agecroft Cemetery. And if you go down there, you can see deers in the actual cemetery. Absolutely gobsmacked. One day I was down there visiting my grand's grave, and I thought, am I seeing things here? I said, this is Salford, guys. What am I seeing things here? There they were, 3 of them, 3 deers in the graveyard grazing. And I think they might have come on from Drinkwater Park. I mean, it's like they come. There's like a corridor which goes down the Irwell corridor, and if you continue, it goes right up into the hills. So I think that's where they've come down from. But yeah, there they were, and yeah, right next to his garden centre as well. So I'm going to show you a couple of clips of his garden centre, just to, you know, give him a bit of a plug, because he's done a lot for me. So yeah, this is Brian's garden centre. Well, we've actually come down when he's just opening up, so we've got it quiet so we can actually do a bit of recording. This is my mate's garden centre. It's just about 100 yards down from Agecroft Cemetery. There's signs all the way down the road pointing towards it. They serve tea and coffee here as well. This is some of the stock that they do with the compost, Livingston's, and this is that Murphy's I've been using, which works really good on the spuds. You don't have to believe me, just look at the spuds on the allotment, and yeah, you get 3 for a tenner there. It's well worth it. It's got loads of these stone pots and what have you. Like I say, pretty reasonable on the compost. And let's pop in here. These are in the next couple of days. He gets his stocks of veg and what have you. So he'll be selling all his veg. He's got all his bedding plants all along here and all along this side here. Again, really reasonable. He's got a load of trailing lobelia off him, absolutely fantastic. Some dahlias there, mind some of them. I think he's given me enough though today. I must have given me about 6,000 bulbs, tulips, daffodils, hyacinths and all sorts of bulbs he gave me. Really nice of the lad. But like I say, we're coming along here. These are a full complete selection of different flowers. We're coming into the shop part now. In here you can get all memorial stuff for, you know, if you've got people, relations in Agecroft Cemetery, you can come in here and get all these done, and it actually does all the headstones and things, trimmings. So, and he's really reasonable. You really want to pop in here before you go spending an absolute fortune. He does a massive selection of the plastic flowers, which is ideal for the cemetery, and they're really reasonable. This is where you come for your, if you want to have a drink, cup of coffee, and you know he waits on your hand and foot. He's a really nice lad. Again, more selection of bedding plants, absolutely beautiful, some of them. Through there is where all his stock is. I won't take you through there, but we can just nip round the shop here. He even does like these things. You can actually have little badges like the army, as you see there, your favourite football teams putting these. These are all reasonable, United, City and all that lot, to go around the gravestones. If you come in here, up if you look in here, you can see all the different feeds, plant feeds and what have you, what he's got on stock. All these here are all beautiful plastic flowers. In fact, these are good enough to be in your front room, like they really are. I mean, I wouldn't mind a few of them myself. They look absolutely lovely, and look at the price of them. Peanuts, absolute peanuts. Here's all the vases here, what you can get. some nice displays, does some really nice displays since, I mean, he's only just starting to get to grips now. He's only just recently started and he's filled this place up wonderfully. I mean, these are all the different things what you can get for around your grave, putting on your grave. And as you can see here, there's more different types of plastic flowers, so you can, if you don't want to grow them, you know, your instant flowers here. And the staff are really welcoming, and they can't do enough fire when you come. Like I said, they've all disappeared while I just do this quick video, and I thought it's well worth checking out. And like I say, some of these beautiful little sprays to go around on the grave. So, you know, if you're in the area, pop in, mention me, just mention Fibs, and it'll go a long way, I tell you. So anyhow, I'm going to head off back now, back to the allotments. I've got my car fully stocked there with all the bulbs, and yeah, it's been really well. It's been really nice popping up to see him. He does these. What you see, he does all summer basket. You've not seen the hanging basket. He does absolute fantastic selection of hanging baskets, and I assure you, in the next couple of weeks he'll have them all. And last year he had thousands of them, literally thousands of them. Every one of these plants are in tip-top nick, perfect condition. I've not seen a crappy one yet. I wouldn't expect to see a crappy one. He's been at this business for about 35-40 years. So there we go. That's my mate Brian's garden centre. And like I say, if you're passing, like I say, Age Cross Cemetery, it's Britannia Road. As you come out of the gates at Age Cross Cemetery, take a left, 100 yards down on the right, you can't miss it. So, like I say, it's got lots of stock in there. It's got more stock. It's got all the veg and everything coming in very soon, and he undercuts everybody. If sort of B&Q is selling something for £2.50, he's selling it for £2. And the more you buy, the cheaper it is with him. He's really, really nice. He's a cracking guy, and I've never known him to rip anybody off. He makes a few quid, and he's not greedy, and that's why he's so popular, really. But yeah, that was his garden centre. You probably noticed that Murphy's compost there. Well, I got give me a load of that, and well, we got all the potatoes in it, and you've seen my potatoes. My potatoes are about 3.5 foot and climbed. They're beautiful. They are doing really, really well. So yeah, that's my mate Brian's garden centre. So the next one will be the potting on of the tomatoes and the chilies, hopefully, and then we'll try and throw a tour in to bring you up to date, because we've got I've not even mentioned half the stuff what we've been doing. I've been videoing it, but I haven't been putting it up on YouTube. You know what I mean? So we're going to have to start cracking on with all these videos. So I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. From Allotment Diggers. Bye for now.